Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, God wants to hear from you. We got the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. The one and only Bishop Joseph Walker. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. I pray this week is amazing for you, and let me tell you, God really does want to hear from you. You know, often when we are experiencing situations, we oftentimes end up taking our problems to other problems, when in fact, it's simple. Don't take your problems to the other problems. Take your problem to the answer. The Lord is just sitting there waiting on you to talk to him. He's waiting on you to talk to him, not to necessarily talk and post about it, but to just fall on your knees and say, Lord, I need to take this to you because can't nobody get me through this but you. And I know prayer sometimes may seem a little difficult for some people because maybe you haven't talked to God in a long time. But, Ricky, you remember when we were growing up, we had a phone booth, and boy, I used to do this little phone booth, and it had a little phone book hanging out, and it was an interesting thing in every neighborhood. And one day somebody was going to that phone booth, man, and at nighttime and went into the phone booth and was trying to figure out how to dial the numbers, but it was so dark until an old lady came by and said, you got to close the door. See, because when you close the door, that's when the light comes on. The Bible says when you go into your closet, your Father will see it in secret, and he'll reward you openly. So go somewhere, close the door, and let God's light speak to you. And I promise you, he'll give you instruction, direction, and he'll tell you how you're going to get through what you're going through. He wants to hear from you.
Man, that's powerful this morning. Lord knows we needed that, and thank you for your prayers, man. I really, really love and appreciate you, Bishop Walker. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, everybody, I want you to reach me right now on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, man. Hey, Bishop, I'm about to play this Israel Houghton, this Alpha and Omega. Have you heard this one right here?
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one, man.
Yes, sir. I got you right here, man. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, sir.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday morning news. A Florida high school student has been arrested for attacking a school employee. According to an arrest report, the teen was upset because the employee had taken away his Nintendo Switch device. Surveillance shows the student, who is about 6 feet 6 inches tall and around 270 pounds, running toward the school employee and knocking her to the ground where she remained motionless. Flagler County Schools on Saturday said that out of respect for the employee's privacy, it would not comment on her medical condition at this time. In other news, Elvis Francois, the sailor who spent weeks lost at sea in January, mainly surviving off of ketchup, could have a new state-of-the-art boat coming to him. Word is Heinz is trying to locate the man and even suggested fans use the hashtag #FindTheKetchupBoat Guide to amplify their search. Lastly, Ricky, congratulations are in order for friend of the morning show, attorney Benjamin Crump. The high-profile civil rights attorney won the Social Justice Impact Award at the NAACP Image Awards on Saturday night. During his acceptance speech, Crump vowed never to stop fighting racism and discrimination. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
gives it back to Grant. Dame will sprint out on the sideline to get the rock. High dribble, into the lane, running right-hander up and in. Damian Lillard with that runner. 71 points, a career high.
Dame Lillard set the franchise and career high record, 71 points to help the Portland Trail Blazers snap a 2-game losing streak to beat the Houston Rockets, man. Dame made 13 three-pointers, became the 8th player in NBA history to score 70-plus points or more, the only player at age 30 or older to accomplish this feat. So big up to Dame right there. In the meantime, the Dallas Mavericks jump out to a 27-point lead over the Lakers and blow it and lose. They blow a 27-point lead and lose to the Lakers, man. So Luka and Kyrie, they still got some things to work out, but, it's still plenty of season left. We're going to see what happens, big dog. I don't know if y'all watched this fight yesterday. Tommy Fury hands internet boxing superstar Jake Paul his first defeat in a split decision. Fury was Paul's toughest and most experienced opponent so far in his young boxing career. Tommy Fury is now 9-0. Jake Paul is the real deal for sure in boxing. We're going to see how long this thing lasts, but he's holding his own right about now. That was my quick sports report right there. Gary with the T, what's up there, Pep?
All right, y'all. People are still talking about The View host Joy Behar. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but they're saying Joy Behar, she was caught y'all asking a co-host for help during one of the broadcasts after she failed to understand a slang word. Now, they're saying that the live TV moment occurred during the cooking segment of the show featuring the celebrity chef Guy Fieri. Now, they're saying the chef, he asked a question, at least he was talking about how he recently purchased his son a car. And Joy said, I just bought my daughter Paloma a car as well. And Guy said, well, I bought my son a hoopty. And Joy didn't know what a hoopty was. And they're saying they called her asking one of the co-hosts what a hoopty was. And her co-host said she didn't want to embarrass Joy on live TV, so she, told her what it was after the segment. But people are saying that she too rich to not know what a hoopty is.
No, I mean, they would have said a lemon or something.
Yeah, a lemon, yeah.
Yeah, a lemon, but she didn't, they probably never used the word hoopty, in her world.
Exactly. Now, they said the Oxford language defines the informal American term as a car, especially an old or dilapidated one. So that's what a hoopty is. So I'm glad they helped Joy out and stuff, and she didn't get too embarrassed on TV. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is salamander. On the high end, you say salamander, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, the 2023 NAACP Image Awards went down, and Angela Bassett won big. Wait till I tell you who won up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Time for the hot spot. Brent, what up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Angela Bassett, she won big at this year's 2023 NAACP Image Awards as she was accepting the Entertainer of the Year award. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever star showed love to Ariana DeBose's viral rap from the BAFTA Awards when she accepted her Entertainer of the Year award. Now, Angela also won Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Film for her role in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series for her role in 911. Meanwhile, y'all, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade also won big on Saturday night, taking home the President's Award, and the two dedicated their award to their daughter, Zaya.
I want to take this moment to publicly speak to our daughter, Zaya. Zaya, as your father, all I've wanted to do was get it right. I've sat back and watched how gracefully you take public scrutiny. And even though it's not easy, I watched you walk out of that house every morning as yourself. Thank you for showing me that there's more than just one way to communicate effectively. You taught me that communication with my mouth isn't enough. I have to also communicate with my two ears and my two eyes. As your father, my job isn't to create a version of myself or direct your future. My role is to be a facilitator to your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. Zaya, you've made me a better human just simply by being who you were born to be, our baby girl, Zaya Wade.
Wow. Y'all, everybody silent.
That's powerful.
Oh, it was so touching.
Wasn't it beautiful?
Yeah, but it's funny, though, when they do stuff like that, who they paying the cameras on now.
Who they put?
On Janelle Monáe and some other people. I'm like, well, I guess that's what.
Why would they do that?
Thank you. I don't know, honey.
Well, she's part of the LGBTQ. She's non-binary.
Non-binary, yeah.
Right, or something like that.
Stuff, yeah.
I guess they just put it on people that they know who support the cause.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to know how Dwayne Wade spoke first. I mean, he had a good long speech.
He did.
And then Gabrielle spoke. Gabrielle was making all kind of faces when she was speaking.
She seemed so angry.
Yes, I'm like, why are you mad, girl? I mean, it was just very interesting.
I guess because she's been through it. She's been going through it with their daughter or whatever. So
yeah.
She was probably thinking about those moments. Maybe those. Yeah.
I was like, Lord, she was very angry. Like she was ready to fight.
Oh, wow.
All right, y'all. Other big winners for Outstanding Motion Picture, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Outstanding Actress in a Motion Picture, Viola Davis for The Woman King. Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture, Will Smith for The Emancipation. Outstanding Comedy Series was Abbott Elementary. Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series went to METHOD, man. Yes, for Power Book 2 Ghost. And Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series went to Loretta Devine for P-Valley. And our girl Niecy Nash definitely got one for Dahmer. Sherry got one for Outstanding Talk Series. That's what's up. Outstanding Album, of course, it went to Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. So congratulations to everybody that won at the 2023 NAACP Image Awards. We salute you. All right, y'all, coming up next, what we got? We got Rock T's, oh, Lord, the joke of the day. Oh, Lord. Rock T, I hope it's funny. Is it going to be funny?
It's always funny, breaking the tag.
Oh, Lord. In the meantime, in between time, why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for the one and only Rock Teasy joke of the day. All right, let it be funny now.
So one day, Max was hanging out with his homie Carl. Carl had a big swollen nose. And Max was like, whoa, what happened, Carl, to your nose? He said, I sniffed the bros. He said, wait a minute, there's no B in rose. Carl replied, there wasn't this one.
What?
Rick, break that thing down, Rick.
Okay.
I sincerely don't
so
get it.
apparently he sniffed a flower which had a bee resting in it. The bee stung him, and his nose swole up.
Go ahead, break that thing down, okay?
Oh.
Even with the explanation,
so
it
he was
still ain't.
sniffing a rose, and the rose had a like not a bee but a bumblebee.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So he said he sniffed a rose
Yes, sir.
because there's a bee inside of the rose,
Yeah, there you go, dog.
No.
and so he sniffed a rose
Yes, yes, sir.
because the rose had a bumblebee in it,
Yes, sir.
and he sniffed it, and that's why his nose was swollen.
Yeah.
What in the James Evans kind of joke is this?
Where's Briggity Tack?
She is not here. She has left the
Sleeping,
building.
taking a nap.
Yeah.
You put her to sleep with that one.
Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. So by now we know that the internet is a great place to find a boo thing. Dating apps and websites have gotten more and more popular, and not just here in the U.S. A new study by Match.com's parent company found that 49% of single people worldwide have now tried online dating. The most popular ways they're finding dates in 2023 are through dating apps and websites, through social media, through friends and family, by meeting someone in real life. That's still happening in 2023. Like at a bar and through clubs or shared interests. Now, Ricky, the poll also looked at the top benefits and drawbacks of online dating. So the 3 top benefits are you get to know people before deciding if you want to meet up in person. There's a much larger pool of people to choose from, and you can filter people based on specific requirements. Now, the 3 drawbacks to online dating are you could get catfished. We've seen that happen to someone here on the morning show. You could get scammed or stalked. Now, overall, 28% said they've had a good online dating experience than bad, and 22% said more bad than good. Everyone else said neither or about equal. I love the idea of online dating. I think you can find love because I actually met my husband on Twitter, and we celebrate 13 years of marriage this year.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met my
Just
wife on
can't see
Facebook.
they-
I mean, on MySpace back in the day.
What?
Joe did.
Wait a minute, Crystal?
Yeah, I met her on MySpace.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought y'all met on Dallas Peeps.
It was my. Hey, that was another big one too.
That was a big one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dallas Peeps, you heard?
Shout out to Rob.
No, it's you just I like to meet people like in a setting where everybody's dressed up, looking nice, and you just kind of mingling or whatever. That's where you kind of like really, really meet people. That's why I've had success just in a room, and it's not my personal event. I'm just at an event, and you just meet somebody. You might automatically have chemistry because you get to see them up and down. Because you meet somebody for lunch that you met online, and they don't show their ankles online. And then they had them have on some stockings, and you be turned off. Big ankles.
Cankles, man.
But they be looking like Beyonce in the face, though.
No, they pictures from the neck up.
Yeah,
that's an indication.
Yeah.
Golly, what happened?
You ain't got no calf muscle when you got them cankles.
No, boy. But meeting somebody in a room that works for me. What works for you, Gary?
I would love to meet somebody like you just said at in a gathering. I wouldn't mind meeting somebody online. I just want to meet somebody, but I'm not going out on no limb to meet them. But it'd be nice to meet somebody, at an event.
But you don't talk to nobody online, nobody in your DM.
Oh, I don't know how to get to it. They showed me.
You don't know how to get to the. Are you on the fan page or your regular page?
I don't know which page. Which page do I be on?
Your regular page.
The regular page. Yeah,
and nothing is in the. Go to Messenger. Go to Messenger.
They be having to show me. I be like, child, you know how to find that.
It might be all kind of stuff on there.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, I need to get to that.
I'm sure some chicks and I know some chicks that can bring you back over to the dark side.
Come on, for a minute.
all you need is some good fire. You'll be straight.
And I'll spend them on you here. Go ahead to Ricky.
You'll be working for a construction company.
And now, another Black History Spotlight. Today we honor Walter Zeke Benefield. Zeke resided in the city of Morrisville, North Carolina. The year was 1894 on this day in the month of February. Zeke was a sharecropper on a farm that he had purchased with a loan from a benevolent white plantation owner, Thomas Bennett, a good white man that was known for his love for the colors. The loan was to be repaid in a lump sum after the first crop season, but old Zeke found himself in a tight spot after a dry spell led to his crops bearing no fruit. He owed in excess of $1,500 and offered to pay in 4 separate installments of roosters, pigs, cows, with a final payment of 2 wool-producing sheep and a bull, thus making Zeke Benefield the first black man documented to make payment arrangements on a bill. A Black History Spotlight for this day, February 27th.
Yeah, dog.
Shout out to T-Mobile. I got y'all on Friday.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The NAACP Awards aired this past weekend, y'all, and people are still raving and talking about some of the stuff that went down in particular at the awards show. But one of the things that really just held my attention was when Ben Crump spoke. Ben Crump, Ricky, he put chills through your body the way he spoke.
Sharing on my Instagram. That's my frat brother, the one and only Benjamin Crump, man. Powerful. The new Dr. Martin Luther King, today's Dr. King. I just Gary,
yes. Chills through my body. I'm like, boy, he got the standing ovation, and he just spoke so eloquently, and what he said was so powerful. So kudos out to him. Now, also people are talking about Gabrielle Union. Now, when she had her speech regarding her daughter, Zaya, and here's what she had to say.
Black trans people are being targeted, terrorized, and hunted in this country, and there's rarely a whisper about it. We honestly don't approach this work as activists or leaders as much as we do this as parents. Parents who love our children and will do whatever we can to keep them seen and secure and safe. This is a conversation worth having in ways that can actually build bridges, right? That don't fan the flames of hatred or division. That don't enable lawmakers or justice systems to look the other way when Black trans people are under attack. More young people to hate themselves or harm themselves. That don't cost people their lives. We are hopeful that we may witness a real shift in the fight for justice.
Yes, honey, Miss
All
Junior
right.
spoke, honey. She said what she had to say. And you know what? She looked amazing. I was very pleased, too, the way she looks. Also, you know, the people, I'm glad the NAACP, well, I'm sure they put a memo out telling people, don't come here in your damn sagging jeans looking like you just woke up and rolled out the bed. The people looked amazing. The stars were looking amazing, honey. I mean, all the girls were
NAACP Award is a big deal.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, and honey, it's definitely a big deal, and they definitely came out looking amazing, honey. I'm telling you, Shirley, Ralph, honey, I mean, Queen Latifah, baby, they softened Queen Latifah up. She looked amazing, honey. Hair was beat down, face dusted, honey. She looked amazing.
Yes, she did.
Zaya, honey, Janelle, Monet, I mean, all the stars, even some of the guys were looking good, you know, for a change last night, honey. So it was really definitely a good award show, but one that really touched me, though, Ricky, I didn't understand it though, honey. Viola Davis though. Ricky,
what?
She had that wig on, looked like she wore it in that movie she was in. It was kind of like a
Which
mohawk.
movie?
The last one. Yeah, Woman King, Rocky. That wig looked like it was the one she wore in Woman King.
No, that goes back to wardrobe. I don't think it was the same one.
Oh, honey, well, Ricky, it showed. Well, she had the style, and it didn't look as. It looked a little thirsty. It kind of looked dryish and mohawkish.
Oh,
and I was
Gary.
like, oh, Miss Viola girl. They could have gave us some better hair.
I thought she looked absolutely fabulous.
She looked fabulous, but her hair didn't, honey. I didn't like her hair, honey. I'm like, Miss Davis girl, they should have told that girl something before she went out on stage, honey.
You think she should have pinned it up or something?
She should have pinned it up, honey. I wore Xing Young, honey, had it pulled back.
She was going for the textured look.
Well, she did give texture, honey. So I was like,
that's
girl,
what she gave.
She should have gave some Gabrielle Union hair, baby. They gave baby the Miss Union hair, the last white woman's hair. Their hair was so silky and slick. I'm like, all right, Miss Union, you better show them how hair is supposed to be worn. But otherwise, they looked everybody just looked amazing. They looked good, honey, and I was very pleased. And like you said, the NAACP award is it's a serious award, honey. It's not something that you just roll out of bed, honey, and come in like you know, looking like you need help. So, but it was great. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is salamander. On the high end, you say salamander, and on the low end, just say beautiful pink, honey. That's your color of the day. Oh, and even Black China looked good, Ricky, last night.
What? Black China was there?
She was there too, baby. Miss China making all those award shows, honey. I don't know if she's looking for her new husband or what, but she looked good too.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary! Let's go. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on. Just wake up.
Curtis, John, wake up, Jamie, wake up, Bam, wake up, K-Rock, wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Aisha, and I'm from Alabama. I would like to wish my son, Julian, my daughter, Jaria, and my other son, John Isaac, a very good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Mommy loves you.
My name is Kayshawn. I'm from Kent, Florida. I want to wake up my mom, dad, family, and friends. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Shawnee from Rock Hill, South Carolina. I want to wake up my Navant family, Dee, Dixie, Finn, Melanie, Richard, Amaya, Brianna. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Congratulations, Brett and Judy.
Thank you. Where you at, Norfolk? Wake up. Let go. In Birmingham, wake up. Where you at now? Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, the segment's being brought to you by.
Tune in to More Than That with Gia Peppers wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What's up?
I'm just gonna say this right here. You, Real, Gary, Rock T, Brett, Eric, Jalen, even Jalen. Look, I hope y'all hungry today. I hope y'all hungry.
Ooh.
I hope y'all hungry. Yeah. Lunch on me, shout. Lunch on me, shout. I hope y'all hungry.
So you trying to get out of the fact that you supposed to be at work by buying us lunch?
Ain't nobody said nothing about buying no lunch. I just said, shout, I hope y'all hungry because lunch on me, shout. I done came up, but I done came up yesterday. And I'm trying to get it all I'm trying to get everything distributed today. Cause the way they work, it ain't gonna be no good tomorrow, shout. I got a whole bunch of seafood. You like red lobster?
Yeah.
You like red lobster?
Oh, yeah.
For real, you like red lobster?
Yes.
Yo, you hit that lick yesterday, boy. Went up in there, boy, took my Uncle Scooby. You know my Uncle Scooby, you know he real fat.
Yeah.
But we took Scooby up in there and told him to fall out the chair and felt like he was having a heart attack, stroke seizure. But he felt like he was having a heart attack, stroke seizure. But he fell out on that ground, but
all three of them.
while he was, I said, hey, get over here, somebody help her. I said, my uncle having a heart attack, stroke seizure. But when them folks, man, and we was at the White Red Lobster, so you know, folks got up to come over there and see what's going on. You know, you do that in the hood. That man ain't gonna do nothing but put you on YouTube, man, and World Star and all that. But look, son. Yeah. Boy, them white folk came over there panicked, but they were trying to wake them up. They were trying to do PCR, all that on. But we went in that tank, took all them lobster crabs up out of there, boy. We took 18 lobster crabs up out of there, boy.
So y'all hit the tank.
Lobster crab, went back, boy.
Tell me the one that be in the tank when you first walked in.
Got all of them, and went in the back in the kitchen, boy. Got all of them biscuits. But when I tell you, I got about 78. I think we got like 80 biscuits, y'all.
We got cheddar biscuits.
Them cheese biscuits, shouted. We got them, and we got some scrimp. We got them Walt scrimp.
Yeah.
But, hey, Rod, you know them Walt scrimp?
Yeah, dog.
The fat one, man.
Yeah.
We got them. But I got 6 boxes of them Walt scrimp.
Yeah.
Hey, Maria.
Yeah.
Maria. Which one you want, baby? I'm going to fix you a combo product. What you want, baby?
I want them Brussels sprouts they got over there in the salad.
I'm going to fix you a special. Yeah, I got them Brussels sprouts, too.
Oh.
Hey, look.
Hey, what's on that combo platter, Black Talk?
But you get a crab leg, you get a piece of flounder fish, you get a cheese biscuit, 1 or 2 cheese biscuits, and you get a lobster leg, one of them lobster legs.
And where y'all set up at?
You mean lobster?
Well, I can't set up in the West End. It's hot over there. I'm gonna set up over there on the Goodwill on Bankhead Highway. It's a Goodwill, the Goodwill job where you go get the jobs at. It's like the labor department. I'm gonna set up in the parking lot over there, right by the Goodwill. It's next to the Goodwill, and there's a Cricket wireless store over there. Oh, look,
what y'all in?
We're gonna be in a red. It's kind of a reddish brownish van. It looked like one of them vans where they just snatched people up in back in 1980 something. But look, just come over here. $6, you gonna get a crab leg, a crab lobster leg, a crab leg, 2 cheddar biscuit. You gonna get some salad, and you gonna get 3 wild scrimp.
How y'all heating the food up?
Oh, that's on you. You know, I can't do everything here. You getting all that for $6. I ain't gonna heat it up too. You gonna heat it up your damn self.
This church is boring. I ain't never gonna get saved up in here.
This Sunday, it's going down. This ain't your grandmama's church. The new Mount Moriah, Episcopal, Brighter Day, United Methodist, Macedonia Church of God. And the Bishop Cleophas Snoop Watkins brings you Sold Out Sunday. Come worship in the hottest church in the city with valet parking, 50 flat screen TVs, a VIP shouting section, and the nation's only heated jacuzzi baptismal pool.
What about us, sugar?
Oh, and we ain't forgot about you, Sister Eugene. Every third Sunday is the $500 Sexiest Church Hat Contest. Special invited guests, Mary and Kurt Franklin.
Hey, man, what about the thugs?
And special guest, newly saved, Waka Flocka Flay. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yeah, souls.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sold Out Sundays with communion shots all service long, Jiffy Cornbread Body of Christ, and iced out Martin Luther King fans. The new Mount Moriah, Episcopal, Brighter Day, United Methodist, Macedonia Church of God. Be there.
Ooh, I got to go there. Where this church at?
This is the Reverend Cleophas Snoop Watkins. Come worship with me and my celebrity saints this and every Sunday at the old Circuit City building on West 93rd Street.
Oh, that's just black tie. Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Wendy Williams is back in the news again, y'all. People are saying, honey, that Miss Williams was out and about, honey, running some errands and stuff, and they're saying that she rejected a fan's help. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Wendy was getting out of her beautiful black SUV with a driver, and she kind of needed a little help to get in the building. Well, they're saying that the driver immediately rushed out of the SUV to help Miss Williams to get in the building, what have you. So she went in the building. You know, I guess she did what she had to do. And then they were saying that there was a fan, honey, and paparazzi, I gather, was waiting outside of the building for Wendy to come out of the building. So I guess they wanted to take pictures or do whatever. But nevertheless, honey, Wendy came out the building, and they're saying, honey, that the fan told Wendy, oh, Wendy, let me help you, and gave her, extended her hand to Wendy. Wendy said, oh, no. She told her, no, ma'am, honey, you will not help me. And people are saying, honey, that it was good for the woman. They say because the woman had the damn camera running, and all she wanted to get was some damn likes on TikTok, getting some a viral moment. That's what they said. It wasn't genuine. It was not genuine. They said it was not genuine, and they said Miss Williams immediately, honey, shut that down, honey. You ain't about to sit here and video that and put me on there talking about I needed help and what have you. And some of the viewers saying that was good for the woman that Wendy did that, honey, shut her down and let her know, no, you're not about to get a viral video on her at that time. So kudos out to Wendy, honey. This girl, honey, she may be going through and stuff, but she still, she still got her faculty. She knows what's going on, and she wasn't going to let that woman do that to her. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Nick Cannon, honey, he's the father of 12, and they're saying, which a lot of people didn't realize that Nick Cannon knew the Lord, honey, but they're saying, y'all, that the media personality, honey, he's leaving his future in fatherhood, y'all, up to the power that be. They're saying he did a recent interview, honey, and they're saying that the 42-year-old said that the potential of expanding his already bunch of 12 offsprings is totally up to the man above, y'all. And a lot of people saying, well, that's interesting. He said, reporters saying that the Masked Singer was discussing, y'all, how he and the mothers of his children work successfully to tackle parenting. And he commented, he said, everybody thinks, y'all, that it's time management. He said, but it's energy management. That's what Nick went on to say. He said, as long as we all on the same page and we all got the same goal to be the best parents that we can possibly be, he said, that works. He said, and then it's up to the scheduling, and it's up to the scheduling, period. Yeah, so, but, I mean, does the Lord sometimes not give you sense, though, and tell you when to stop, or he just tell you to keep going? Do y'all know? Anybody know?
It said, be fruitful and multiply.
I forgot he did say that.
Them swimmers would stop swimming if God wanted them to stop. So maybe he's just letting them swim. Just get to their destination.
Yeah, that's. I mean, 12 children, honey, 12 different mamas. So I think you need to know how to stop that, honey, and because you can't be at all places at all time for one thing, no matter how much you sit here and say that you can. But I guess if he said the Lord gonna tell him when to stop, then, honey,
I would just get a big ass house with a lot of land and move all of them in. Kind of like Sisters.
No.
What's the show called?
Sister Wives.
Yeah, Sister Wives. Move everybody in and have the inside of your house set up like an apartment complex. Like they have little townhouses inside of the big mansion, and then we all eat dinner with Dad today.
Yeah.
And then we pull numbers of which apartment I'm gonna stay in that night.
That sounds like a reality show coming soon. Cannon Kids.
Lord, honey.
Yeah, or which 2 or 3 gonna come to the party. We switch it up. We have like a board.
Oh my.
Have one of them long Last Supper dinner tables so everybody can eat together.
Yeah, I guess. Jesus, Lord. Honey.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Mr. Cannon, honey. In my final story, y'all. Okay. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, y'all, people saying how dare he have the gall to sit here and say, he said right now he spoke with he put in his trademark application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, y'all, because he wants to phrase, I had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. He said that's his.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can try to go get it.
But that's good. He's going to try to go get it. He said that is his. And they're saying that the application was filed on February the 14th with the trademark attorney Josh Gerben application. And, people saying he may get that, y'all. They said, but he also planned to use those words on clothing. Have y'all heard that phrase before? Because I ain't never heard of it. Oh, really?
I heard him say it.
Yeah?
What?
I had a purpose before anyone had an opinion.
Yeah.
If it's not trademarked, he probably can get it.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it that much.
Me neither. So I guess maybe it is his. And so
once he trademark it, you'll probably hear about it a lot more. I mean, because he can probably write a book around it.
Yeah.
He'll quarterback that went to the Super Bowl, and he's awesome. So you'll probably hear it a lot more now.
Yeah, well, we're going to see then because he's supposed to do. Well, hell, I want to trademark. Girl, I wonder if I can trademark.
Well, honey,
that.
you need to,
honey,
trademark honey.
Yeah,
that's your word.
Honey,
trademark these nuts.
All right, man. Well, we need to get them there. All right, let me go right now to the trademark.
It's a couple of big trademarks.
The color of the day is salamander. The high, you say salamander, and on the low end, just say beautiful pink, honey. That's your color for the day. I'm finna call the trademark office now, honey.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, so everybody know that when you first start dating somebody, you always meet their representative, as Gary would always say, for at least the first of 6 months, right, Gary?
Yep.
but what is that one thing when you really start to get to know them that's an automatic deal breaker in a relationship?
Well, everything seemed good at first, then here comes the deal breaker. So you go from vibing to ghosting real quick. Now, I know one for me is probably like bad breath.
That's it.
Oh, that's a problem.
You stop
if
right
I'm
there.
talking to you and I gotta turn my head because your breath stink and you a few feet from me, I for damn sure ain't finna give you no kiss.
Yeah,
so it's over.
Yeah, if you got dumpster throat.
Dumpster throat. Sit all the way from the back of your mouth.
Halitosis.
Yeah. Do you remember that rap from back in the day? Stinky breath, halitosis, halitosis. You got Listerine. You just won't use it. Your mouth smells like somebody poo to stinky breath.
No, I don't remember that.
That was a real rap. That was a real rap back in the 80s. Gary, what's a deal breaker for you?
Well, I don't like it. Like if we go somewhere to eat with them, you blowing your damn nose at the table. I just hate that.
That's them rich folks do that. They would grab that damn.
They hanky.
That handkerchief and blow their nose in it all the time. It's so freaking
and put it back in their pocket.
No, they blow the ones that they give you on the table, the one that's on the table.
Oh my God!
I've seen several of them up and they'll take that and blow it. It's just so freaking absolutely disgusting. Blowing your nose at the table, or go under the table, or go step outside, or go.
Yeah, go in the bathroom.
Go in the bathroom.
Go in
I
the
even did,
restroom.
like if I'm on a plane, I got to blow my nose. I will go in the bathroom.
Yeah, because just the sound itself is kind of disgusting to the other people around you.
Yeah. What about you, Maria?
Clipping your toenails and like they flying across the room and you don't go pick them up.
That's pretty nasty. That's real nasty. Yeah, that's country. Yeah, go on the porch with that.
Yeah.
Special K.
I got a definite one when I was back in the dating game. If a woman had a nasty bathroom, you got a nasty bathroom, I don't care what the rest of your house look like. If your bathroom is nasty, when I say nasty, I mean I can tell that you have not cleaned it that week or that day or whatever. I can't. I hair everywhere and stains,
water stains, and
No, I'm done. I'm out.
Rock
T,
you
what
ain't
about
cleaning that up.
I got two, man. Popping gum and talking extra loud in public in places where you ain't supposed to be talking loud at. Like
just talking too damn much. How about that?
Just you all in the middle of the restaurant, we having a nice dinner, you loud talking.
How about you on Facebook Live every 5 minutes?
Yeah, that
and
too.
you all up and down people's timeline.
Hey, Rick.
I got a couple of people I'm about to unfollow. I just don't want to see you every time I go to Facebook.
No. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
You remember we did a show. We was in Denver, and you had a young lady with us. You had a young lady with you. We were in Denver. This was years back, and we went to the IHOP. We went to the IHOP. She was talking so much in the middle of the rep. You just said, okay. You talking too much. You talking too much. Just be quiet.
Did he slam on the table? Did he hit the table?
I think he sent her home.
Oh my gosh, Ricky.
Yeah, because she was not seen no more after
Ricky.
that. Hey.
No, she got her cool. She listens to the morning show every morning. Now she finna text me. We are still damn friends.
See?
That's one of my
Allegedly,
friends.
this happened. Maybe it was a figment of my imagination.
You should have talked to him about that before you.
Hey, we.
No, okay. It's all good. She know we talked about it.
He was talking and he just lost it. He just said, ha, ha.
That's all about right now. I don't know, that talking must have paid off because she making six figures.
All right.
So that talking paid off, huh?
Yeah, she making a whole six figures.
How about
Now
that
she-
time? That time me and Rick went on a double date to Terrell Owens' birthday party.
Wait, let me think. I think about Josh. No, that was Josh Howard.
Yeah,
The
Josh
pool
Howard's
party.
birthday party. It was the pool party, and Rick got
Yeah.
to the. He got to the party,
No, it's supposed to be a double. Oh,
supposed
God,
to
I
be a
had never
double
been
date,
to an
dog.
NBA. Nothing.
and he went to the VIP section of the party.
Brett, them women was, Brett.
I ain't see him the rest of the night.
You know I'm from Alabama. I ain't never seen that like that.
Whole
my
level.
eyes have seen nigga like, boy.
Oh, he left that date hanging, boy. He told Rock, you got me?
Man, you can't set me up on a double date and go to no thing with no
asked me
NBA
to, dog.
chicks gonna be. So Josh Howard was there. Well, my man named from Auburn that played for the Dallas Mavericks. He from Auburn. My homeboy who always the one. God dog. What's his name? Oh man, he played basketball at Auburn, but he was at the Dallas Mavericks or whatever.
Not Tony Dixon, huh?
No, Tony Dixon played for the Cowboys. Damn.
It's a whole different sport.
Right. Man, we went to that damn party, man. Them damn chicks was in there, boy. Look at her. I told Rock, I said, man, I ain't gonna tell you, girl, I am so sorry.
He never came back
Cause it was like, okay, you can leave with these two all right looking chicks, or you can leave with this one bad one.
And you never came back out, Lord.
Never came back out, dog.
Never came back out, dog. No.
I wonder how long they waited.
Oh, man.
Who talking about the girl that rocked T-ball?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think she married now.
She married now.
Yeah,
Putting a lot of people's business in the street. This quit left.
I don't care. Yeah, but Danielle, that's the night I met Danielle, Gary. That's,
okay, Miss Danielle, honey.
Danielle, fine to this day. You heard me. and bow-legged. I can go on and on about it. Anyway, what we was talking about?
That's why I said this went all the way left.
About the topic.
All right, y'all, get at me. 866-9, Ricky, 866-9-RICK-EY. Good morning.
Good morning. My deal breaker in dating is inconsistency. Like at the beginning, you can't start dating me, love bombing me, taking me out on dates and texting good morning and good night, and all of a sudden it just stops. You know, good morning and good night go together. If you can't text me good night, don't text me good morning. If you can't text me good morning, don't text me good night.
My dating deal breaker, man, I don't like when the lack of common sense. I like women who know how to think for themselves. You know, I can't do a woman who don't know how to think for herself and make decisions on her own sometimes because I'm not always going to be there, you know. So with that being the case, I need you to make an adult decision sometimes.
Dental hygiene, black teeth, no teeth, no.
You know, now that I'm older and dating older men, sometimes I don't know if it's the veneers or if it's the false teeth, but they have a different kind of smell. And when you kiss the person, this smell is in their saliva, and it's on your face, and then it's like right near your nose, and you're constantly like smelling the smell. If I smell that smell, that's it.
Peeking boogers, and I just met you.
Man, I had this bad chick one time, and she went in the store to get something, and when she went in the store, I smelled the seat, and it had a bad odor. I left her right where she was at. I had on that skirt. It wasn't going to work with me.
What grade are we? Hey, you know what I started and stop letting, man, listen, if you don't want to know the truth, don't get no chick no white towel after she done had a bath at your house. Or a dude. White towels don't lie.
Yeah.
White towels don't lie. I done stopped using white towels because they just don't lie. White towels going to tell you the truth. I can't tell you how many times I used a white towel and got back in the shower. I'm trying to figure out how the hell, what did I do to get that dirty? Gary, remember we were talking about them white towels?
Yes, I don't do white towels or white underwear, so honey, I don't do nothing white like that.
I can do the white.
You just rather not know?
Well, yeah.
I can do the white underwear or whatever, but it's just the white towels, man. When you dry off and then you wrap around your neck or behind your ears, man, sometimes you just have to get back in the shower, man, or just get you a tub or just go. When you get in the tub, man, sometimes you just got to go all the way up under the water and just screw it. Rocky, I didn't know had to go all the way under the water.
Yeah, dog.
What am I doing? I'm a grown ass man. How am I this dirty? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be hitting the hot spots when I get in the shower, man. If y'all can get through, y'all hit us up on Rickey Smiley's official with Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is about 14 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. So we got Rickey Smiley's DM, so let's read the letters. Good morning, Rickey. I'm so glad you're doing this segment. Here's my situation. I allowed my 22-year-old niece to come and stay at my house for a couple of months after she lost her apartment and is trying to get herself back together financially because she has a 2-month-old baby. The baby's father is 24. Now, he comes over to spend time, with them throughout the week. Now, she asked me, is it cool with him spending the night a couple of times a week because he has to go to work early in the morning and his job is closer to my house. I said, I'm not cool with that. She said that we have a child together. What's the big deal? I just walked out and haven't spoken about it since last week. Her room is right down the hall from mine and right next to my 17-year-old son's room. And I'm the crazy one here or just too old school? It really ain't no. Yeah, the answer is just no. It's just absolutely not. If your boyfriend want to spend a night, tell him to get an apartment, or whatever. I don't care where his job is. If you want your man to come spend the night with you, then he should put you up in a place or set you up in an apartment. Y'all get an apartment together, but you're not going to do it in my house and you're not married. And ain't nothing wrong with old school. Sometimes we just become too damn open and too damn liberal on everything, and there's no boundaries anymore. And then, you don't know nothing about that dude. That's your boyfriend. We don't know a damn thing about him or his folks or where he come from, or whatever, or what his habits are, or whatever. So that would definitely be a no, because parenting is not a popularity contest. So you're not the crazy one, and y'all need to stop letting these kids and teenagers convince you that something is wrong with you because you won't go along with what they got going on, because what they got going on ain't correct.
That part.
And she said that's not her daughter, that's her niece. So she's doing, she's trying to be, I guess, the helpful auntie, but
I'm nice enough to let you stay here. Now you ask, well, here's the thing with my people. I need to understand what I just need all black folks to ask all black folks, what is something else? Tell me that. Tell me what is something else. That's why you don't like to help people in the first place, because it always turns into something else. I'm helping you by allowing you to stay here. That's it. That's the end. Don't ask for anything else. I'm not asking you for rent. I'm not asking you for anything. Out of all your getting, get a what, Gary?
Understanding.
And then govern yourself what?
Accordingly.
Accordingly to the understanding. If there's an understanding that you say, you don't take the ask to the next level, because if anybody nice enough to do anything for you, how dare you ask for something else?
Yeah, where the kid lost me at is when she said, I don't see what's the big deal. We already have okay, so now you really out of line. Your auntie is, that was really out of line to me.
So asking, she's saying, you see, we already had sex, so what's the big deal? So,
But that was kind of arrogant.
Yeah, go get, well, that's how all of them are. It's kind of entitled. And that's the problem. We just watching a generation of entitlement going on. Like you supposed to let somebody you don't know about. That's your dude. So if he love you that much and he want to be with you that much, he would provide a place for you.
Message.
And there where ye may be also. I'm just saying. And here's the manipulation, Brett. Here's the manipulation. Here's how manipulative society is. How the hell they try to make her out to be the mean person? This is what I always get when it comes to relatives. I'm always the mean person for setting boundaries. So that means
me too. Let me just add me too.
Yeah,
I'm the mean person. I'm old school. I'm this. I'm that. Like me too. I'm going through this exact same thing.
Brad, would you have an issue with that?
Yes. Yes.
Can't
but
stay
other
here.
people wouldn't. So I can't, because this is too personal for me. I can't.
Yeah, this generation feel like you the mean person because you set a boundary. Hell, a shirt is a boundary. Lines, so the lines in the streets are mean. The red light, the green light, and the yellow light, that's mean too.
Right.
Right?
I think
It's
lot
a
of us-
boundary.
Yeah, a
It
lot
keep
of us
people
with grown kids and grown nieces and nephews can kind of relate to this in some way. If we was to dig into our own personal situations, we all could probably come up with something that we could relate to what this lady is going through.
Right, because when you allow it, you're condoning the behavior. It's like you're complicit, you know? So it's really important to send the message and set those boundaries so they know that, you know, you ain't down with
Or they'll never learn.
That they will never learn.
And now what happened is they done laid up in there and got pregnant again. Okay, now it's a second baby that you contributed to. Now she pregnant again, and now she's
you
gonna
gonna
have
end
an
up
even
babysitting.
harder time getting on her feet. Now you got 2 kids because you done gave them a comfortable nest to mate in. No, you ain't finna do it up in here.
And they're gonna try to make you feel feel bad. I got 2 kids now. I really need extra help now. Can I stay longer?
And here's the other part of it. What about when them couple of months to get you back on your feet turns into 6 months, turns into a year?
How about you condition your family not to even ask you to say stuff like that? That's where I am. That's the level I am. They know not to ask me, so I don't have problems like this because they know not to come to me and ask me certain stuff, especially when it comes to stuff like that. The answer is hell no. Or whatever. You ask. That's my thing in my family. You ask me. No, I ain't gonna ask you. You ask me. Well, no, we just not gonna ask. You damn right don't ask me. Don't even put me in a position to have to tell you no. You know better than that. All right, y'all, hit us up. You have a problem that you need help with some situation, hit us up in our DM at Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hit us up at Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Coming up next, man, we're gonna have our financial expert, Janai Thorne, is gonna be joining us to help you stay on track with your goals for 2023. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, whether you're ready or not, tax season has officially started, and if you want to know how to check the status of your refund, what you can deduct if you have, a side business, or what to do if you owe the IRS, our money expert, Janai Thorne, is here to answer all of your tax questions. Janai, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning.
Happy to have you.
Happy to be here. So let's jump right in.
Right, because, Janai, nobody likes to receive letters from the IRS. Like, you really don't be wanting to open that mail when you see it from the IRS. So is it true that you can now respond to certain IRS notices online?
Listen, Rickey, it's super important. If you get mail from the IRS, please open it immediately. I know a lot of us are afraid.
We scared.
Scared to death.
Right.
And it's like, but listen, it's not always bad news. And the important thing, too, is a lot of times you have to respond by a specific deadline. So you don't want to miss that date or that deadline. And so, yes, the IRS announced 2 weeks ago that you can now respond to 9 of their standard notices versus having to mail your response in and all the supporting documentation. So most of these notices actually relate to the child tax credit and the earned income tax credit. So people who qualify for that, they know who they are. So this is a really big deal because normally it is so hard to communicate with the IRS, but now your letter is going to have a link and a unique access code that you can use to upload your responses to them now, which means now that you can get a faster response and get them out of your life faster.
Well, you know what, Janai, for all our listeners who are entrepreneurs or have side hustles, how do they know what expenses they can deduct?
So, Brad, this is a question that I get a lot. People always want to know what they can write off. And the thing is, the IRS does not have a master list of the business expenses that you can write off. What they do say is this. You can deduct or write off expenses that are ordinary, that are normal or typical for the type of business that you have. And then the second thing is that they have to be necessary, that you have to spend money on this particular expense or this product or this vendor in order for your business to run. So here's a couple of examples. Like if you own a daycare, of course you're buying toys. You're paying the people who work for you. You're buying food for the kids. If you own a hair salon, you're buying hair supplies and shampoo and color. But the person who owns a daycare cannot write off her hair stuff. So again, it's ordinary, necessary for your business.
That's good to know. And Janai, what should our listeners do if they owe the IRS or their state, but they can't afford to pay them?
All right. Marie, now listen, this is a big issue because, no one likes to owe, and a lot of times people are afraid to communicate with the IRS or the state if they do owe. First of all, each state handles this very differently. So you're going to have to go to your specific state's Department of Revenue's website to see what they require to make payments or set up a payment plan. But I promise you they've made it easy because, of course, they want our money. For those of you who owe the IRS, please go to irs.gov, that's G-O-V, and you can make payments online and you can set up a payment plan online. If you owe less than $50,000 and all your returns are current, you can get approved automatically and get up to 72 months or 5 years to make your payments. So please do that, irs.gov.
So, Janai, now, if some people are looking to save money and file their own taxes, how do they know if they should, and what software do you suggest they use?
Well, Gary, what I love is the software keeps getting better and better and easier for people to use. So if you don't have a whole lot going on, maybe you have a couple of W-2s, maybe you just need to claim your kids, I want you to think about filing your return. And a lot of these software programs are free now. So, for example, IRS Free File. If your income is under $73,000, you can file your returns for free. H&R Block. Cash App even has a free software program. They used to be Credit Karma, but you can also use them for free. So give it a try. And those of you who have teenagers or young adults who worked last year, please encourage the young kids around you to file their own returns as well.
We're chatting with our money expert, Janai Thornton. How can people check the status of their tax refund? Because we always want to know early, man. What is the average time it takes to receive your tax refunds?
Well, right now, it's taking about 2 to 3 weeks to receive your refund if you file electronically. If you file electronically, so if you're going to do it the old school way and mail in your return, it's going to take minimally 6 to 8 weeks. I actually think it's going to take more than that to get your refund. Here are a few tools for you to check it. You can go to the IRS's website, again, irs.gov, click on the icon, get your refund status. You can use that. You can also use the IRS's app. They have a really easy app. It's called IRS, the number 2 go, IRS to go. You can definitely check the status of your refund. You're going to need your Social Security number, your filing status. Is it single, head of household, and the exact amount of your refund in order to check it, though.
Now, no, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, just one quick one, since you're giving that information. What important tax deadlines do people need to know about this year?
Okay, tax season has started. So for all of my business owners, so if you have an S Corp, you know who you are. If you have a partnership, or if you have an LLC that has more than one owner, your tax return is actually due March 15th. March 15th. So a lot of us are always focused on April 15th. So March 15th for the business owners. So for everyone else, if you're just filing your personal tax return or you have an LLC and you're the only owner, our tax returns are going to be due April 18th because April 15th falls on the weekend this year. Okay? So pay attention to those deadlines. And if you're not going to file on time, of course, just get ready to file your extensions.
There it is. Now, as always, thank you so much for this helpful information this morning. We really appreciate it. And if people have tax questions or just, need more resources, how can they follow you?
You can follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON on social media. And ladies, you can join my free money community at thankmelater.money. Happy Money Monday, y'all.
Hey, Janai, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give it up for the one and only Janai Thornton.
Janai.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 24 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's been brought to you by Macy's. Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's featuring Eva Marcille and L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to their personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcast. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday morning news. Hundreds of newspapers, Ricky, are pulling the Dilbert comic strip after its creator, Scott Adams, made racist remarks during a YouTube live stream last week. Adams called Black Americans a hate group and said he doesn't want anything to do with them. He also advised white people to get the hell away from black people.
Oh,
yeah. Now the Los
Wait, who
Angeles
said
Times,
this?
Dilbert, you know that little comic strip? It's been around for decades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said, get the hell away from black people.
It's like the biggest comic strip after Doonesbury, I think.
Yep.
It's because he's worth $70 million.
Well, he ain't worth that much no more because the Los Angeles Times, the Washington Post, and the USA Today network, which owns hundreds of newspapers, are dropping the comic strip.
Good.
So far, he has not apologized for his statements. He said, I said what I
doubled down
said.
on it.
He
You
did.
said a comic strip?
Yes, a comic strip. Yep.
What is that?
The little
In the
cartoon
newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a series of pictures with little captions, like 3 pictures with captions, but it's really
Right.
popular. In other news, a boost to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program known as SNAP is expiring in 32 states. Sadly, the extra benefit, which gave households at least $95 extra a month, is ending at a time when grocery bills are going up. As a result, food banks are gearing up for an increase in demand. Extreme weather is impacting parts of the U.S. again. Severe storms prompted overnight tornado reports in part of the central U.S. Snow, rain, ice, and harsh wind is forecast in places from the West Coast to the Great Lakes. More than 231,000 U.S. homes and businesses were without power as of this morning, according to poweroutage.us. Lastly, Ricky, the FDA approved the first combination home test for the flu and COVID-19. The Lucera COVID-19 and flu home test, which can be purchased without a prescription, delivers results in about 30 minutes. At-home COVID tests, of course, are readily available, but this is the first home test for influenza A and B, commonly known as the flu. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more stories and other headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Gives it back to Grant. Dame will sprint out on the sideline to get the rock. High dribble, into the lane, running right-hander, up and in, Damian Lillard. With that runner, 71 points, a career high.
It's Dame time. Damian Lillard, man, set a franchise and career high scoring record, 71 points, to help the Portland Trail Blazers snap a 2-game losing streak to beat the Houston Rockets last night. Dame made 13 3-pointers, becomes the 8th different player to score 70 points in an NBA game in history. He's the only player to do it at the age of 30 or older to accomplish this feat, man. So big up to Damian Lillard right there. In the meantime, the Dallas Mavericks jumped out to a 27-point lead on the Lakers and blew the lead and lost the doggone game. They lose a 27-point, man. Come on, man. Listen, it's fun watching Luka and Kyrie, you know, as they continue to get that chemistry together. But LeBron and Anthony Davis and the crew just said, we ain't out of it yet. Came back and won that doggone game last night, Rick. In boxing, Tommy Fury hands the internet boxing superstar Jake Paul his first defeat with a split decision. Fury was Paul's toughest and most experienced opponent so far in his young boxing career. Tommy Fury is now 6-0, and Jake Paul is, I believe, 6-1. Last but not least, man, I was hanging out at Tougaloo College over the weekend watching my oldest daughter, Lyric, and her basketball squad at Rust College win the Gulf Coast Atlantic Conference Championship Tournament. So they're going to advance to the NAIA tournament now.
Let's go.
Indeed, which is like the NCAA March Madness for the NAIA conferences, man. So big up to Rust College women's basketball team out there. That's my quick sports report right there. Brett got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Time for the hot spot with the one and only DeBrad. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Angela Bassett won big at this year's 2023 NAACP Image Awards, and as she was accepting the Entertainer of the Year award, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever star showed some love to Ariana DeBose's viral rap from the BAFTA Awards when she accepted her Entertainer of the Year award. She won for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Motion Film for her role in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series for her role in 911. Meanwhile, y'all, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade also won big on Saturday night, taking home the President's Award. The two dedicated their award to their daughter Zaya. Check it out.
I want to take this moment to publicly speak to our daughter Zaya. Zaya, as your father, all I've wanted to do was get it right. I've sat back and watched how gracefully you take public scrutiny. And even though it's not easy, I watched you walk out of that house every morning as yourself. Thank you for showing me that there's more than just one way to communicate effectively. You taught me that communication with my mouth isn't enough. I have to also communicate with my 2 ears and my 2 eyes. As your father, my job isn't to create a version of myself or direct your future. My role is to be a facilitator to your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. Zaya, you've made me a better human just simply by being who you were born to be. Our baby girl, Zaya Wade.
Oh, that was sweet.
That was real. I just wonder what Lil Boosie. Never mind, go ahead. You sitting there, imagine sitting there watching that, and Lil Boosie was high. I'm so sorry, I'm wrong.
Other big winners, Outstanding Motion Picture, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Outstanding Actress in a Motion Picture, Viola Davis won that for Woman King, The Woman King. And Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture, Will Smith, y'all won for Emancipation. And moving on, Cardi B has revealed that community service is the best thing that could have ever happened to her. She tweeted this past weekend, community service has been the best thing that has ever happened to me, almost like a spiritual journey, because sometimes I leave these centers in tears, she continued. Those people that we leave behind, they just need somebody to talk to and a little push, and you might be able to change their lives forever. Last September, she took a plea deal in her 2018 strip club fight case. She pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor of 3rd-degree assault and 2nd-degree reckless endangerment to avoid jail time. The judge ordered her to perform a mandatory 15 days of community service. Her other 12 indictments placed by Queens were dropped. So this is great that she got to, go do community service, and she touched the lives of people, and she felt something, meaningful, just giving people a push. So that's amazing that time with those people changed her life, because people need that from us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They need a push. They need some encouragement. They need some inspiration. Sometimes you could just make somebody's day, or even stop somebody from committing suicide just with a smile, or just I love you, or have a blessed day, or something like that. So be nice to people. It's easier to be nice than mean. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.